Hi, I'm Vic, and every weekend I head to estate sales looking for history with my mum. We're hunting for lost treasures, rescuing vintage stories, and trying to find gems that everyone else missed. Welcome to another Picking Larker adventure. All right, hi guys. We are finally inside out of that minus 12-degree weather. We're obviously in the kitchen here, and I'm a complete dope. And I forgot to turn on the receiver for the mics on the video. So my mum and I
Hi.
are here doing a little VO together. So hopefully we can remember everything. So obviously we're in the kitchen. This is a sale from Jim, and we love Jim's sales. He always has some great homes that we can dig through. But I don't think there was much in this kitchen, unfortunately. I think it was a bit too modern for us. So
Yeah, didn't seem to be a lot we were
no.
focusing on.
I think I thought those might be Waterford, but Paul, who's from Waterford in Ireland, our resident Waterford crystal expert, said they were not from Waterford. So we left those. I went straight for the Tylenol because I had a headache that day. Oh, there's Mum. She found something. I'm also trying out my new wide-angled lens, which is clearly giving us a much better view of everything going on in this sale. So let me know what you think about the wide angle. It may have a little fisheye on the edges, depending on what you're viewing these videos from, but I think it looks much better. So give us some feedback there. So this was the living room off the kitchen, obviously, and coming in for some books here. Oh, this was that nice book, Mum. Do you remember? The Over New England book.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I remember seeing that.
That's what it looks like right now. Snowy disaster everywhere.
Not going anywhere, that snow.
No. We may not see green grass until April at this rate.
We've got snow blindness.
I know. Ridiculous. There were some cute little figurines in here, but I passed on those. I remember correctly. Oh, that was cute. Look at that little cow. Little ceramic cow with a bell. No mark on it now, so I did leave the little Bessie there. What's that? Oh, that little gold box that I put down. That's what I picked up actually. It's the lid for it. It's Brambley Hedge book plates. So you put them inside your book and you can write your name on it. And I picked up the paintbrush. I'm always picking up paint and woodworking supplies so that I have stuff I need for when I'm doing my little refinishing projects. I don't think I found anything else in this little thing. What were you looking at? Do you remember?
I looked at a book.
Oh, you found the gas station book.
I love that gas station book, so I did take it home with me.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite things.
Yeah, you did.
I've got some amazing graphics and pictures in there.
And then I keep looking at something else. Was there something else under there that we looked at? I think I'm just telling you to put it in the bag. You were umming and ahhing.
Yeah.
And then over here, there was just some games, but they were quite modern games, so we left all of these. I think I picked up some... Oh, that was a little cribbage set, I think, but it was... I left it. I don't know if there's any value. Maybe I'll post a picture of anything cribbage set that's sold around here somewhere, but I didn't pick that one up. The one next to it that I think I'd pick up in a second was a camel. So it's a camel smoking a cigarette, you know, the camel. But that was cool, but it was pretty roach, that box, so I left it. I'm obviously still debating on that set of cards. Some VHS. Yeah, don't need to prepare for any more surgeries. And then what else was here? Too much. A couple of remotes there. I hear that remotes can be really valuable. So I'm doing an experiment. I'm going to pick up any remotes that I can over the next month, list them and see if I can sell them. It's not something I've picked up before, but I'm just curious. I was watching a video from Joe Ride Flips and he makes a fortune on remotes. If you sell remotes, let me know what your thoughts are on that. It's an enamel picture frame. We left this one because it was quite lightweight, so we didn't pick this one up. And I think that was pretty much it for this room. Just a couple of other knickknacks around. Did you see anything else, Mum?
I'm trying to remember.
I don't think so. All right, so we're heading back into the kitchen. I don't think I looked around this area. Oh, that was that little cast iron.
Oh, yeah.
Enamel.
Picking that up as well.
Yeah. enamel spoon rest. I didn't bring that home though. I think those resell for about $15, $15 maybe. I think it said $19.90 on it. So
Yeah,
it's
I'm looking at the back of that.
It is a vintage one, but we left it. Where else did we go? Oh, here, that little green, you'll see me using my UV light in a second here. There's the little green glass lidded casserole dish. I was checking to see if that was uranium glass, but it's not. It just looks like uranium glass. It's probably a modern repro. There was actually some glasses in a cupboard as well that looked the same, part of the same set, but it was just definitely repro. And then, oh, here's the bar.
Oh, yes. The Jack Daniels.
The Jack Daniels bar. We were debating whether we should make ourselves a cocktail here. Don't think we did though.
No.
It was cold though. You definitely needed a little brandy or something.
A hot toddy that day.
Heading into the garage. That car, I believe.
Mazda.
Is it a Mazda Miata?
Mazda something like that.
I think it's a Mazda Miata because it's a convertible. But that car was for sale as well in here. Oh, guys, don't forget to stay tuned for the roundup at the end. So everything that we bought, we go through at the end, and then we'll give you a rundown on value and what we spent and what we estimated can be resold for. So, and I'm always looking at the stuff in the garage. I know it's probably not the most exciting, but you never know what you're going to find. Sometimes tools can be quite lucrative to flip.
That was interesting.
Yeah. It was interesting. This is a vintage oil can that Paul was carrying around, and it leaked on his pants. So he's trying to get the oil out. Sorry about that, Paul. What else? This guy had a lot of craftsman tools, but the men are always diving in the tool chest, so they're always kind of empty. I didn't pick up this hood ornament. It is a Lexus, but it was broken, so I left that. But I have sold hood ornaments in the past. They do quite well. And okay, well, that garage was freezing, so we didn't stay in there too long. I forget where we headed this way now. Did we go to the bedrooms? I think we did. I think we went directly across the
kitchen again.
Kitchen again. Still nothing in there.
You live in hopes.
You never know what someone's going to find. Oh, we got distracted by the basement.
That's it.
We were heading to the bedrooms, but we got distracted by the basement. And then on the way down, we got distracted by that cute little Irish guy. As I always have a habit of getting distracted by a cute little Irish guy.
So she married one.
I did. All right. This is a huge basement.
Yeah, it was.
What did we find down here? Tools, more tools, Christmas stuff. I'm looking at the tools right now. Obviously. Did we find anything? I don't know. What is that?
I don't know. It's a voyage of discovery, this, isn't it?
Were we there? Why do we not remember what we're looking at?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you found that?
What is it?
A rabbit.
Oh,
it's an Easter ornament, yeah.
Oh, right. I got it now. Right. I have a vague memory coming back.
It was only 24 hours ago, guys. You got to admit.
And it was cold.
It was cold.
Brain freeze.
Brain freeze. That was an enormous vintage plane that you were just looking at there.
It's massive. Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, it was massive. I think this guy must have been a woodworker. He had a lot of stuff. Another crafts. Yeah, see there, another craftsman tool. This was really funny. This couple were having a funny conversation. She wanted to buy the table saw because she wanted to do projects. And the guy's like, well, you haven't started your other projects, so we probably don't need a table saw just yet. And I'm like, that sounds like a conversation we have in our house. She's like, bless her heart, she really wanted that table saw. I know what it's like to get excited over
table saws.
Things that you desperately want but don't know how to use. More tools. It gets more exciting in a minute, guys. What's that? Oh, no, it doesn't. It's a sander. It's an orbital sander that I nearly bought.
Yeah. But you didn't really need.
Again, I didn't need it. All right, so we've come out of the tool manly area and we've headed into the lady decorative area. I really like this green glass vase, and it had like I'm going to look this up and post a comp on the screen. I didn't take this with me, but I really thought it was pretty, but I just was unsure about it. So maybe I'm going to regret that, or maybe not, but we shall find out. That was really cute as well, but it was a modern repro, so I left that as well. It's just a Snoopy sign. It's got a barcode on it, so I think it was from like the early 2000s. I'm looking for a date on here. A lot of things have a date on them, but it's just a laundry basket sign. It's cute. And then anything else on that rack? What am I looking at now? Nope. And then they have a little office down here. So I always love to check out the office supplies and desks. You never know, pens can be, you can have really interesting advertising pens, pencils, things like that. So it's always good to check. And oftentimes there's really nice mid-century modern desk accessories that I've picked up in the past.
They're really nice.
Yeah. Like that teak.
Fabulous. I love that. Yeah.
The pen set and the paperclip. Yeah. So I always like to look at those because those are the kind of things that for some reason people overlook those things, but they're really cute. And they might not be worth hundreds.
And they're such great pieces to have in your house as well. You know, they're just
nice and decorative. Yeah. Those are the things I have a hard time
parting with.
Hard time parting with. Some books. There's nothing spectacular in the book department there. That huge safe that we just have a conversation with. We had a conversation with a safe.
We did. We often do.
Quite an interesting conversation. We had a conversation about this safe. It's actually a giant, massive gun safe.
Yeah.
But not something that we were going to attempt to resell or even pick up because the door was wicked heavy. Some cartridges and stuff on the top too. So the gun's been a hunter. He had a shotgun cartridges, but somebody would probably appreciate that gun safe.
Where was this? I can't remember what.
This was up in Seymour,
Connecticut.
Oh yeah, this was that blanket, that lovely tapestry blanket.
That's it. Yeah.
And this was a lovely tapestry blanket. It was a bicentennial. Is bicentennial 200 years?
I think so. Yeah.
Of Ohio, the state of Ohio, and it's really cute. So we picked up that. They must have been from Ohio originally, maybe. It's very cute though. I like these tapestry blankets. Try and fold it up. Did I fold it? Didn't do a bad job there, man.
Oh. Did it go?
Slotted that back in the bag. All right. And then some more home decor items here. Don't think there's anything I looked at on this shelf. But who knows? We don't seem to be... Oh, what's that? It's like we're seeing this for the first time. Oh. That was a music book. It was just an old music book. Oh, those were those pretty...
Oh, they were. I remember those. Yeah, they were really pretty.
They were very thin glass. And this was crafting threads and supplies. I don't know if those are any...
Yes.
Paul's on the phone. I think I left those. We've got a few crafting supplies listed, but I'm not getting any interest in them, so I left those for now. There was a really cute, see that little white nativity set there? That was a cute little set. I don't know what that label said, and I wasn't sure if it was complete, so I did pass on.
Yeah, I'm seeing things I didn't see because I'm over the other side.
Yeah, you are. You're looking at the other stuff. So I passed on that. That was another box of painting supplies. I didn't buy anything out of that box either, but we had a good look. All right, heading over to the Christmas corner or the fall pumpkin corner. Actually, it's the seasonal decor corner of the basement. Let's be correct.
Suffers everything.
Yeah. That was... I think that was a Santa.
Yeah.
It's a very tall pencil Santa. And Mom, look at this. Isn't this cute? That's exactly what we were saying at that time. Oh, this is cute. I've been picking these up at sales for around the house, and it's the nightlight, the Christmas nightlights. So our house has Christmas themed nightlights all over the place at Christmas, not all the time, not all year round. That would be crazy.
Every day is Christmas here.
Well, that's true. Paul's showing up with tools. Oh,
this was my find, and
this is my mum's find, and I did not listen to my mum, and that's a whole other story. We will get into that later. But yes, lesson learned. Listen to your mother.
That would be a first.
Hey, I was always a good kid. What's in here? That was cute.
Yeah.
That was like a primitive. What else did we find? Oh, this was a vacuum cleaner cover. We were like,
oh my goodness, I have never heard of a vacuum cleaner cover.
Well, that's what that is. I'll post a picture. I'll find a picture. But yeah, it was a vacuum cleaner cover in the shape of an angel. It should have been in the shape of me.
Oh my Lord.
All right, so now we've moved into the bedroom area, obviously. And, we're moving out of the bedroom area.
Oh, that was quick.
Obviously nothing in that bedroom. There was more office supplies and things in here. This gentleman was going through all the CDs. Don't know what's in here. Oh, that was that picture of the Austin Healey.
Oh, yeah.
No, that wasn't Austin Healey. What was that?
Yeah, it was an Austin Healey 3000. And we had an Austin Healey Sprite.
That's right. But you didn't want the picture. Just a bunch of old cards, unused cards. I don't think there's too much in this bedroom. Oh, we picked this up for Paul, but he's not really a big Eagles fan. Anyway, it's a good job we didn't buy it because there was absolutely no CDs in any of the CD cases. You really got to check for that. And sometimes I forget and I go home with empty CD cases.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's annoying, but it's understandable. People put them in, CD cases for their car and put them in multi-changes. So
they don't try and sell an empty box.
Yeah, but they're not going to go through all the people running the sales aren't going to go through the boxes. So it's up to us It's up to us to have our due diligence.
Due diligence.
Look at these cute 4-poster twin beds. I didn't even notice those before. So this is a Barrington bear. She's cute, actually. On a little stand. I think there was a couple of teddy bears we picked up in here. I think you guilted me into
it. I did.
Yeah.
I did. You left one on its own, poor little thing. It was only a baby as well.
Oh, listen to her.
Anyway, she took it home.
I did. Well, your mum guilts you into something, you kind of have to. That was a cute towel. I didn't pick up that towel. I kind of regret that, but it was cute. But there's only one, so anywho. We put this little girl in the bag. And I go back for the other guy. They were both
They were very cute.
Boyd's bears. Boyd's bears and then Boyd's bears without Boyd's bears with outfits. And then the other little cutie was just a Russ bear. But we didn't leave the bear behind. No bear left behind. And then there was a lot of cute linens in here. There was travel bags. She's still going on about the bear. Look, she's in the corner there telling me I need to get that bear.
How could you possibly leave this poor little guy behind?
That was a lot of vintage, like 1960s linens. I like these linens, but they were printed on. It looked like embroidery, but it was printed on, so I left those. They were cute, though. I like that little kind of multicolored fringe that was on those. But that was printed. I don't know. And that was like a little runner. It was a whole set, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A tablecloth, a runner, napkins. I don't know. I should look that up. Maybe it was a mistake leaving that behind. I did find some awesome 1970s linens here.
Yeah, that was nice.
We're going to go with my dining room table.
There we are.
Yeah, this was but my table's not round.
Desperately upset because it was round.
Yeah.
I needed a square one.
But I did get the napkins.
Yeah.
There's 8 napkins here, so I picked those up. There's only 2 of us in the house, 3 if you count my mum, but I never buy anything for the house for less than 8 because you just never know who's coming over. I made the mistake of having 6 and I hardly ever use the 6s. I love vintage linens, guys. That I have a bit of a...
She has a cupboard to prove it.
Yeah, I have a bit of an obsession with vintage linens, so... And I buy them all in 8s. Are you still guilting me here about that teddy bear?
I think I'm still...
I think you've already snuck it in the bag, to be honest. I think it's... Let's see.
No, this is when you finally give up and say, "I'll just put it in the bag." And I go, ha ha ha. Yes, got my own way.
Because you're relentless. You're relentless laying on the guilt. That's what... So as we were about to check out, we found out there was a shed. So we braved the cold again and we wandered around the garden and found the shed. And we were tempted to buy this John Deere tractor for Paul, but it was already sold. So sorry about that, Paul. Not that we would have bought it. It was just a big old tease. Anyway, this shed was full of more nuts and bolts and nails and things. Did we find anything? Can't remember if we found anything in here.
No, but all will be revealed.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to watch this video and find out if we found anything. Paul found a hedge clipper. I don't know. I know what we found in here.
What?
We'll find out in a minute.
Oh.
You were saying there's some really nice handmade antique boxes, actually.
Oh, I know what we found.
And we were closing the door. I just remembered. Yeah. This is where we found it. We were closing the door because it was freezing. Not that it helped at all. I guess it stopped the breeze. I think we were trying to figure out what this thing was. It looks like some kind of router or something. No idea. I was probably trying to figure out if I wanted it or not. Even though I didn't know what it was. What is that? Oh, gloves. Oh, welding. No, I don't know what those are. What's in the box? Job box organizers in the box. Signs. Knife sharpener. Those do not sell, guys. So don't pick those up. I think that's... Okay, so here's what we found. But I don't even know if I was looking at it because you guys can't hear it because I forgot to record the audio for the video. But we will show you and we will jingle it for you on the roundup. But we are looking at some vintage jingle bells.
Sleigh bells?
Sleigh bells, yeah. For the best. Oh my goodness, I can't speak anymore. And then I also found, which you can't really see, it's freezing. I'm sorry. Look at that snow. We're obsessed with the snow. The jingle bells, we're going to go and find out how much they want for them. And if we can afford them, we will be taking them home. And then I also spotted a bird. That kid has no jacket on. Oh my goodness. A bird feeder, like a shepherd's crook. So we're going to get that as well.
Nobody will venture into the 18 feet of snow between us and the bird feeder.
That's exactly what was happening there. All right, guys, this is us leaving and heading back into the Arctic tundra that is outside. My mum's debating on whether she wanted to sled down the garden. It was actually a slope that you can't even tell it's a slope all the way down to that roadway. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that sale. Thank you for putting up with our chaotic voiceover, and we are on to the roundup. All right, hey guys, thank you for bearing with us on our chaotic VO session. But we're here for the roundup, so let's see what we got and how much we're hopefully going to make from that. All right, guys, let's take a look at what we found at that fabulous sale with Jim up there in Seymour. So I love these. This is a real old 1940s apron for like a woodworker. See, it's obviously Bluebird Lumber Yards, and this is a little sleeper item. Actually, I was looking these up, and these little guys sell for about $30 a piece, and I have 2 of them. So this is going to be a multi-quantity listing for $30 a piece, and that was a nice little surprise. We found that in the shed where we found the bells. I should get the bells out of the way, right?
sweet shop.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's like opening up an old store door. These are bronze sleigh bells. They would have been on a horse-drawn carriage somewhere back in the day, but they took them off the door for us. So we're gonna find somewhere to put. Sorry, Millie, so noisy. We're gonna find somewhere to put those on pole shed in the yard. And then the other thing I picked up, this is actually really cool. It's a little lot of ephemera, and this is 100th anniversary. So from 1856 to 1956, 100th anniversary of the George Washington Freemason Lodge up in Ansonia, Connecticut. Ansonia is very near Seymour, and it came with like a letter, a brief history of the George Washington Lodge, a typed letter. It also has like a little booklet with more information. And what's this one? This was a little later, but it's also I think this was 108-year anniversary of the lodge up there. So the gentleman was, I mean, he must have been a Mason, right? Mm-hmm. Freemason, yeah. Which would explain his woodworking and the amount of tools that he had, maybe. Anyway, this, how much was this? Like 25, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is about, this is a nice ephemera. So ephemera's, you know, just vintage paper and things like that, letters. Some people collect ephemera. So that's a nice ephemera item. And then this is the little book plates that I picked up. I actually have sealed it up I put all of my stuff when I can in these little poly bags to keep everything clean and fresh, because I do clean everything before I ship it, and then once it's clean it gets put in these little poly bags. But this is the Brambley Hedge book plates. They're really sweet. Yeah. They're lovely. So you just, you know, you put them inside the book and then you just sign and it's your book, so people know whose book it is. There was one bedroom that we really didn't show because there wasn't too much in there, but I did find a couple of items of clothing. So this was a LL Bean flannel plaid shirt. This is a 2XL, so these larger sizes are always really popular and good to pick up. So this is a 2XL, so this should do really well. Well, it's probably about $22, but it will sell. It has a good sell-through rate. So an LL Bean is a quality brand that people look for and enjoy. So that was that. And then I also have listed, this is a Barbizon nightgown, Page Noir. Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. I've never heard of that before.
Page Noir.
Well, I've heard of it, but I don't know what it really means.
I think nightgown, negligee, and Page Noir are interchangeable for the same thing, and we would call this in the UK a nightie. But it's a really pretty pale pink with
it's like knee length as well.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's got lace and embroidery on there.
Shoestring straps.
And I do pretty well with vintage nightwear. This is probably from the 80s. Oh, there's a mouse. There's a mouse. So my cat is, do you want to say hi to everybody, Mitch? Come here. Yeah, what do you mean no? This is Mitch. You don't see Mitch very often, but he just made an appearance. Hi, Mitch. Say hi. Yeah, he's mousing. I think there's a mouse in the house somewhere. So he's on the prowl. He wants to catch it. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. And then I also found a pair of, they're not new in the box, but these are SAS loafers in an 11W. So it's a nice big size. I don't pick up too many shoes. I don't care. There's just too much hassle. But these are nice. They're patent leather. SAS is a really good brand. No dry rot. You always have to bend your shoes, and if there's dry rot, they will split and fall apart. So before you pick up shoes, you should always check for dry rot. And SAS is a really good brand. I've seen these shoes listed for anywhere from, somebody sold a pair for $17, which is very on the really low end, and somebody else sold the exact same pair for $78. I've listed mine for $45. I always just try to be in the middle of the road so that I can flip things a little quicker. But these will be, these should go well. I usually sell this brand fairly quickly. And then there is this beautiful tiny little, it's called Theorem art. and it's a 19th century art. This is not 19th century, it's just someone who is using the technique. This is a Jean Henry painting. It's like a little primitive stack of the bent wood boxes. So this is, I might do a little more detailed information over on my Patreon page about theorem art, but it's basically using pastels and layers to build up this painting. And I actually found two in the same day. So we went to a log cabin this day, and we'll put that video out maybe Friday. Mitch wants to go out. Hang on, I'll be right back. It's Paul. I thought the cat was trying to get out of the garage, and it's Paul trying to get in from the garage.
You locked him out?
Oh, you locked him out?
Right, yeah.
Oh, you let him out, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, ongoing chaos. So yeah, so I'll probably do something over on my Patreon page. So if you guys want to see a bit more information about that, head over there. There is a link to my Patreon just in the description of the videos. I do have a lot of stuff that is not paywalled on Patreon. I've only got one or two things that's paywalled, so there's a lot of stuff that you can see, or there's some stuff that's building up over there that is not behind a paywall. And then, you know, I'm so mad. We've completely forgot to go back. We got distracted when we found out about the shed outside, that we forgot to go back downstairs and look at all the Christmas ornaments. And at the end of this roundup, I'll do a little update on that one item that we were talking about that I didn't listen to my mom about, because that was quite the... Anyway, this is one thing I did pick up, and this is a pewter... seagull pewter, just decorative item. It's obviously a snowman with a couple of kids and a dog, and this should sell for about $22 to $25. It's a collectible from 1997, and this pewter is made in Canada. That's very cute. And then this is the teddy bear that I was guilted into buying. He is cute. I'm not gonna lie, he is very cute, and I'm glad we brought him home. I think his name is Butterworth.
Butterworth bear.
Butterworth the
How
bear.
sweet is that?
That's very cute. And then there's these other two bears. So Butterworth is probably worth about 10. And these other two bears, the Barrington bears or the Boyd's bears, I forget which one it is. These are probably worth about 20. But what we were saying, I've got quite a lot of plush building up. So we might actually do a whatnot show for plush, because I just need to regain some space. It's getting a little crazy. And then this was the tapestry blanket that we found, that was the Ohio State. And then the other item, the unusual item that we found in the garage, was this really cool watering can. Watering can.
Oil can.
It's a hydraulic oil can with a really, really long spout. But apparently these are quite collectible. I saw them listed up to about $80. Obviously there's different models, but oh no! Oh no!
You shouldn't press that squirty thing.
I know! I'm an idiot. Ah. Luckily it didn't go on too much. And then that was kind of it that we picked up from that sale. Other than obviously the bits and pieces that we're keeping ourselves. And then we stopped at a St. Vincent de Paul. The Orvis vest. Oh, I left it upstairs. I did pick up a lady's Orvis vest as well, and that was really cute. It's a quilted kind of ivory color vest. I think I listed that for about $22. So on the way home, we stopped at a St. Vincent de Paul, and they had a rack of women's sweaters that were all $1. So my mum and I got a bunch of new sweaters each.
Yes, I washed mine. It's fabulous.
I haven't washed mine yet.
Yeah.
But additionally, I bought a springtime Barbie keepsake ornament, and she's probably worth about $12 to $15. I bought this Mary Meyer bunny rabbit, super cute, worth probably about $10. This one's actually from the UK. And then this 1979 potbelly bunny rabbit, which is again probably worth about $15 to $20, but I will probably put these all in the whatnot show. And then I also picked up this really cute little fairy house. I'm not sure the age on this one, but they do sell really well, and this one comes with a bunch of fairies
And a bridge.
and a bridge and little toadstool stools, which are really cute. It's got like all the accessories in there, so that's cool. So that is everything we picked up for reselling, and I will post something here or here or here about how much we spent and how much everything
And
is.
the Blunder.
And the blunder. The blunder's coming up next. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the chaos video. Hope you enjoyed the roundup. And here's the blunder. All right, here we go. So as you can see, my mum is coming over here with this blue box. And initially we thought it said Radco, Christopher Radco. We just put some stuff in the bag here. So we were looking at this blue box here, thinking it said Radco. And then I suddenly realized it said Pipka or Pipka. And thinking it was Radco, realizing it wasn't Radco, I was like, we're not going to bother with it. We'll leave it where it is. Big mistake. It is worth anywhere from, these little collectibles can sell from anywhere from $50 to $150. I will post some comps up here just of other ones that have sold just so that you can take a look. But Pipka, put it on your BOLO list, guys. It is definitely worth picking up.